In this lesson, we're going to be covering custom audiences, which are really powerful retargeting audiences, which result in high conversion rates and great return on investment for your clients. So the way you access the custom audiences page is by going up over to here, and you're going to go down onto audiences, audiences on assets. So click that. And if you've never created an audience before, it's going to bring us a prompt as to what kind of audience we want to create. So we're going to be looking at custom audiences today. So click create a custom audience, and we are going to get a number of different custom audiences that we can create. Now there are three main audiences that we're going to focus on today, and what you're going to use like 99% of the time with your adverts. We have customer file, website traffic, and engagement. So going through these one by one. A customer file audience uses existing client data. So let's say your client has a mailing list. They have a big mailing list that they send out emails to. Let's say it's on MailChimp or whatever mailing platform they're using. You can download that mailing list, that data, and import it onto your Facebook account, and Facebook will create a custom audience out of that data. So they will look for all of the people that are on Facebook that correspond to the email addresses you have, and they will create a custom audience from it. So really, really powerful, and you can link that to your MailChimp, so you can import this direct from MailChimp, for instance, or you can add the customers from your own file. So you can just download most email solution providers. You can just download your email list in like a Excel document and just import it straight on to Facebook. So really powerful audience. Website traffic audience. Now this is where you get the most benefit from the Facebook pixel. We've already covered the pixel, what it is and how to install it. We know it's how Facebook talks to your website, so you can track all of the people that are on your website that have a Facebook account and what they are doing exactly. But with a custom audience using website traffic, Facebook then speaks to your pixel. It collects all of the data, so everybody who's visited your website within a certain period of time, you can then retarget. So go onto website traffic, we can look at everyone within a certain period of time. So all website visitors in the past 30 days, for instance, or 90 days or 360 days. Generally speaking, you want this audience to be warm, so you want to aim for somewhere between 30 and 90 days, depending on the kind of advert you're running. You can even run it for specific website pages. So let's say it's people that reached a add to cart page, okay? So they reach your add to cart and you want to know why they didn't check out exactly. So you can target people who just reached that add to cart page, or people who visited your menu page and you want to show them a new menu, for instance. So you can really, really bring this down specifically to you can hone this audience down, to your specific advert and reach a really targeted audience. So really, really powerful custom audience, this one. And finally, we have engagement audiences. So if you click on engagement audiences, it's going to give us multiple options. Let's go through a few of the main ones here, starting with video audience. Now, a video audience, I think we've touched on before, is very, very strong audience, because you can target people, retarget people who have watched over a certain percentage of your video or a certain amount of seconds of your video. So generally speaking, we want to target people who have watched over 50% and above. If you're being really targeted, you can do like 75% or 90%, but I always target people who do over 50% of the video. This gets rid of all the potential watchers who have just been flicking through their news feed and they've accidentally just been watching it for too long and they haven't shown interest. And generally speaking, people that watch over 50% of a video will have a genuine interest in whatever they're watching. So you can select which specific video. Now we don't have any on this account, it's a test account, but you can select which specific video you want to retarget, or you can select them all. Now, I normally select just one video. And what would you use this audience for? So this is an extremely powerful audience for retargeting when it comes to large video views campaigns. So let's say I have been running a video views campaign for the last week, and I have 10,000 views on my video, hopefully more than that in a week, but it's a video of a really juicy burger being cooked from scratch in a restaurant, and I'm going to target everyone who watched over 50% of that video with an offer for Tuesdays, like 2 burgers on Tuesdays offer. And yeah, and I'm just talking to people who have just watched over 50% of that video. So that is like, I'm going to have like tenfold better conversion rate than I would if I targeted that as a cold audience, because those people are already warm, they've already seen that burger, so you've already got them interested. They have expressed enough interest to watch the video for over 50%, and you can do this for any industry. There are so many different potential video views and retargeting adverts that you can run using this custom audience. So this is my most used custom audience. It's so good, really, really good audience. Now we have lead form, so you can retarget people who have filled in a specific lead form on your ad manager. You can retarget people who have clicked on your collection or canvas adverts, people who have engaged with your Facebook page. So these are people within a certain period who have liked your page, commented on your page, or left you a review. Any kind of engagement within your Facebook page, even commented on posts. And then we have business Instagram profile. This is brand new, so you can now retarget people who have gone on your Instagram profile. Maybe they've clicked on your email, or they've just visited your profile. You can retarget all of those people. Then we have event as well. Now, just to put this into context, I'm using this one at the moment with one of my clients. We are running a gin and food tasting campaign, or an event. It's a gin and food tasting event. Now, we made an event on Facebook, made some adverts running traffic to that event, and we've got about 500 people clicked interest now, and we're going to very soon be running a retargeting campaign, just retargeting everyone who clicked interested with a certain percentage off offer, which is going to hopefully be really, really effective. So that is a complete overview of engagement ads. I encourage you to have a play around with all of them, whatever you think is relevant to you, and I will go into which specific audiences we can use later on in the marketing strategy module. And that is, that's custom audiences for you. So have a play around with custom audiences. They are so powerful. On retargeting campaigns, you get such a better return on investment and such better conversion rate because the audiences you're targeting are already warm or hot audiences. So yeah, that's the end of this one. Let's move on to lookalike audiences.